Centuries before the rise of the Empire, prosperity, pioneering, and adventure marked the era of the High Republic. Leox Gyasi is the eccentric pilot of a vessel known simply as the Vessel. Co-piloted by Appy Hollow and navigated by Geode, who appears to be a rock.
Okay.
Leox is a charming rogue from the frontier. When a group of Jedi seek transportation to the Outer Rim, Leox and his loyal crew are hired. But disaster strikes as debris from a horrific accident littered across hyperspace threatens to tear the vessel apart. But it'll take more than a galaxy-wide disaster to fray Leox's go-with-the-flow attitude. With his effortless piloting, Appy's efficient repairs, and Geode's quick response, the vessel safely exits hyperspace, presumably in the middle of nowhere. With the transportation business flourishing, ferrying immigrants to the frontier, native pirates plot against these outsiders.
This nigga had one job. One!
Okay, so what you just saw there was the latest in Star Wars trash. The latest in absolute garbage that Lucasfilms and the Lucasfilm Story Group has put out. Other and actual garbage. So, my thoughts on it. They got a rock, bro. They got a rock as the navigator. Named Geode. Yo, I went to Star Wars. I went to the fandom, the wiki. I went to the wiki, and so they got like Geode is a Vatican male who acted as a navigator of the transport ship Vessel, or the Vessel, as they said in the as they said in the as they said in the video. He possessed the appearance of a tall dark gray rock with a flinty and flaky surface, according to Leox Gyasi, the pilot of the vessel. Geode's true name could only be pronounced by those without a mouth. When the vessel was assigned to transport 4 Jedi to the Starlight Beacon, the Padawan Reef Silas was confused by Geode's nature. I'd be confused too, because apparently this rock, apparently this rock is the navigator. Oh, fantastic. This is unofficial art, concept art, by the way. Fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. So, but here's just me and Geode, and we won't go to the next mating smelt. Another for 9 years. Geode didn't contradict him, like I said here. Oh gosh, this is from the book. Oh, I can't make that bigger. I'd have to zoom in to see that. Stupid. Okay, let's see what Bounty in the comments has to say. The High Republic's absolute embarrassment. New character is just a rock. Yeah, and they got a ship named the Vessel. It's highly creative here. Highly creative, top-notch stuff that we got here at the High Republic. Star Wars. Look, man, this trash is, for people that want to call themselves creatives and individuals who claim that they are so brilliant and they really know what the fans want, and they got the pulse. They got the pulse on the fingers on the pulse of people, of Twitter. They know what people want. This I don't even think Twitter wants a rock named Geode. I don't even think they want that. So, alright, so now Republic, Dark by Claudia Gray. Geode is a navigator of a ship called the Vessel that is piloted by Leox. When he's introduced into the dark, Gray writes, but all conversation came to an end as Lennox and Affleck stopped their group at the edge of the cockpit in there. And this here, Leox said with a grin, is our ship navigator Geode. Oh God. About as tall as standing in one corner of the cockpit was a rock. The narrator reads. He continued, about as tall and slightly wider than the reef himself, dark gray with rounded edges and a flinty, flaky surface. Impressive as rocks went, but still it's just a rock. All right, look. Oh God! All right, the link will be from the. You can go to the bottom in the comments thing; it'll be there. We're gonna have the links, and then this is fantastic. This is the best that they can come up with. You know, you get rid of the EU, you make that Legends, whatever you showed for yourself. You got the sequel trilogy, you got failed one-offs. I mean, apparently people like Rogue One, but then I'm like, I asked people how many times have they rewatched Rogue One since it's come out, and people really haven't rewatched it. And Rogue One was boring as all shit. The best parts of Rogue One were the Vader scenes. Like, let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100. Like, the Vader scenes are what kept people in Rogue One. Let's be honest. Rogue One was fucking garbage. It wasn't the worst thing. Actually, you know what? That's not right. That's not nice. That isn't true. It wasn't garbage. It was mediocre. It was pretty middle of the road, and it was pretty boring. You can't really show that to normies like my friends that I went with the movies that aren't really invested in the Star Wars. Then I had to, they weren't really invested in Star Wars. They're like, yo, this is boring. Best parts of the movie for them was the Vader scenes. And it's not like there's any real stakes. I mean, everyone dies, and you got to see how they got the Death Star plans. I mean, I guess that it's a little bit of some stakes there. But what has the Lucasfilm Story Group done? And I mean, if this whole thing with the Civil War, quote unquote, that we have in Lucasfilms between the Favreau group and the Kathleen Kennedy group, I mean, for them to even try to meddle in The Mandalorian, and The Mandalorian is pretty good for what it is, and that's probably the best thing that Disney's put out Star Wars related. For you to mess with that whole group because you didn't like Gina Carano or whatever, and you were upset with what she said, and then you come out with this is the best you could come up with, yo. The High Republic is garbage. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like one or two good books out of all the whole lineup, because it's supposed to span comics, books, and then some. I think there's supposed to be like some TV stuff there too. But you know, let's not kid ourselves. Let's not kid ourselves. Fantastic, a fucking rock, bro. All right, guys, this has been DJ from the Culture War, and I'm out. Peace.